Hey, this is Mike again. In this episode, I share with you my cheap alternative to the Edelkrone Wing slider. This guy right here is called the Andoer GT-V70. I have a link on Amazon at the bottom where I got it. And it is a 4X slider that features a number of really cool things. All right, so it's got linear motion, right? And it's also got panning motion, two different things. One allows you to keep the camera pointed directly in a focal point in one location. So it's ideal if you were doing a product shot and you want to pan it and have the unit automatically sort of point towards the center area or whichever area that you want the camera to be pointed to. And I'll demonstrate that a little bit later in this video. And then the other is just the standard linear, standard panning motion. So it just the camera just faces forward. Okay. Now this guy is only $180 US. All right. Now when I was looking for the Edelkrone Wing, that's how I came across this guy. And the Wing starts at $249 for the Wing 3. Wing 7 is $449.99, and the Wing 15 is $649.99. Now with that in mind, keep in mind that this payload capacity is only about, I want to say safely around 2 pounds. All right. I saw on the Amazon description it says it'll handle a payload of about 3.3 pounds to 3.5 pounds, depending on how you translate it from kilogram. And before you say that this is a cheap Chinese knockoff of the Edelkrone, actually these guys started and funded probably on Kickstarter first. Okay, check it out, the GlideArm. And it was actually, I believe, a Korean designer, a Korean company. Either way, I'm pretty sure it was all manufactured in China anyway. So it was successfully funded. It was created by someone named Raymond H. Yang. And you can check out more details over there. So I did a couple of tests, just test in the background, took it right out of the box, put it on top of the tripod. You definitely need a fairly heavy-duty tripod for this. You're not going to be able to use a travel tripod or a cheap little tabletop tripod without good extension, because the extension is over 2 feet. Okay, this is like a 2-foot slider in a compact package. All right, so I'm just doing this little test back here. I gotta admit, it takes a little bit more practice versus a regular slider, but the results are fairly smooth. The unit is extremely quiet, and actually if you do a quick YouTube search on there, you also find that they actually have the option of a motor-controlled pan system. That's not available here in the States, okay? So they showed it on a YouTube channel. In this example, I'm sharing with you the linear motion capability, which is fairly unique. I haven't seen this on anybody's slider in this price range, okay? So that's under $200. I mean, that's pretty impressive. So a couple of things about this. Again, the payload, I've only tested it up to about 2.3 pounds, and it seems to work okay. You need a heavy-duty tripod for this. I have this one on one of my Gitzo with a cork on there, and I've noticed that probably if I try to hit the 3-point mark or 3-pound mark, it could just like bow a little bit, perhaps. I haven't tested it completely, but I do know that for $200, this is almost a no-brainer. You can definitely check it out if this fits in your price range and you're not a pro that is going to be sticking on 5 pounds, 7 pounds of stuff on top of it. If you're going to do that, you'll probably want to look at the better designed Edelkrone unit, but you're going to pay about $500 or $800, depending on if you got to pay shipping and tax and all that. All right, so definitely check it out. In my first tests, I'm fairly impressed with it. Okay, at under $200, I'm able to get 4X slide. It's something that's portable. I can fit in my bag, whereas I'm not going to walk around with my long slider. So, you know, the chances are I'll use this a lot more than something that is a lot less portable. And again, it's going to take a little bit of practice, but the results, I'm fairly comfortable with saying that with some practice, I'm going to get some pretty good tracking shots. All right, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. One last thing before I forget. If you get this unit, definitely get a new ball head, center ball head or something. The one they give you is junk. It's probably only good for their example videos of a cell phone or something. It's not good for your DSLR or your other expensive equipment that's going to run over 2 pounds or so. All right, just get a better one. The one I like is this one right here, the FLM Center Ball 24.